Hey, I just wanted to take time to honor a few people. The reason is that we everything that we do is by the grace of God, obviously, but the grace of God is shown sometimes just in the form of people. We honored this Sunday Satya and Esther because of the outstanding work they did in transitioning us to Banana Life, right? It's just amazingly detail oriented. Such great work. But there were other people that we didn't mention that on Sunday. So chances are I'm missing people. Please don't get offended. I just wanted to mention Julie, who looked after projection. She made this very clear, very detailed PDF or document where people could look through and figure out how to do projection. Mats, who figured out the problems and solved them in the end. You're a hero, my friend. Thank you so much. Jackie, who looked after what needed to be done for everything in terms of hospitality. So good. There's so many people who made this possible. The sentence "we couldn't do it without you" is just not even close to what it actually means. Would not be able to open the doors, get anything ready without you. Benny and Yimi, who are coming earlier every morning, setting up everything, tearing down everything. Just craziness. And we're so grateful for all of you who made the Sunday before. I think it was the biggest Sunday, but that's not the point. People connected together and new friendships were made, and it was an amazing atmosphere. God was there, so such a great start, and this is an amazing new chapter. Now, the people who show up in church sometimes, they don't look like heroes, but they are. The people who showed up in the cave where David was hiding, the 400 men, they all had their dysfunctions. Look at what it says in 1 Samuel 22. And everyone who was in distress, and everyone who was in debt, and everyone who was bitter in soul gathered to him. I thought, oh, poor David. But here was the thing. He was a man on the run from the king. So they thought, he's like us. He's one of us. People will come because of affinity. They will see your connect group and they think, oh, I get that person. The reason they will get changed, though, into heroes, because later on in 2 Samuel, you read of the same guys of the cave of Adullam. They have become the giant slayers that killed many more giants than David ever did. Those guys, they were the guys in the cave of Adullam, the bitter, the in debt, the broken, the people in distress. The reason they come is because of affinity. The reason they get changed is because of what is inside of David. And David was a giant slayer. He was an amazing man of war. So I would just encourage you to, our first priority has to be this here with God. And this is going to change people. People will always come by what they see, what is projected, what they feel this church could be, or your connect group could be. But if we want to change people, and this is our assignment, honestly, transformation, it's only possible because we are getting changed in more and more into the image of Jesus. And this is not going to happen by us just waiting. Let's continue our search and deepening our roots. This was the theme of this year, deepening our roots into faith, hope, and love. And so what is opening now soon is a chapter on love. We did it with the sermon series, and this next phase we're going to build more into community building, focus on small groups, on connect groups, on building teams, and I'm excited for what God is doing in our church. God bless you guys.